66 and 198 on row 1. Seth Hensey and Brandon Bizan. Riley Hanson, row 2, with 13. 13's not out there. So Vince Lindsay moves up to row 2. Ziggy Phillips on row 3 with Olivia Ferraro. Here we go with the start of the Top Star Juniors heat number 2. 10 past 7 local time. The green lights have come on. Hensey, Bizan and Riley Hanson lead them down the main straight the first time. Back in 4th place is Kane Della, who's going to try and mow them down after winning earlier on this afternoon. So run the back straight the first time. It's Seth Hensey, your race leader. Back in 2nd place, 198 Brandon Bizan, and in 3rd place, Riley Hanson. Kane Della 4th, and then a gap back in 5th place to Ziggy Phillips. We've done 1, we've got 7 to go.
So as they move down into Cardinals' turn, it's Brandon Bizan now that looks busy behind the wheel of car 198, right up behind the back bumper of the Spencer Motors number 66 of Seth Hensey. Through turn number 3 and 4, out of Palm as they come, hiking the left front wheel was Hensey that time around. 3rd place was the 87 of Riley Hanson. Here comes Brandon Bizan. He dives to the inside of Hensey, gives him a touch, backs out of it so he didn't fall short of the law. And on the outside, minding their own business and making the best of that situation was Riley Hanson and Kane Della. Backed up the inside comes Hensey. Starting to get a bit dangerous out there as they bump there. But here comes Kane Della on the inside of Hensey.
Well, Kane Della gives Seth Hensey a hip and shoulder, pushes him right out of the way. Bounces out of turn 1 and 2. Seth Hensey puts on the brakes, stops the race. The yellow lights will have to come on. Well, they haven't come on yet. The race continues. Now the yellows have come on. And we've got ourselves a stoppage.
A lot of action there from the Top Star Juniors. The top 4. No love lost between a couple of them. Of course, Kane Della's been out of the seat for 9 or so months with a broken back. He's back, and he's back big time, and he's trying to make up for the time lost. Bit of contact there with Hensey, who slammed on the anchors to avoid hitting the concrete wall. We'll see what the stewards have to say.
Well, I'd say there's going to be a penalty because 198 Brandon Bizan is coming across. And baby downstairs again not happy with the decision.
So Brandon Bizan comes in to have a discussion. Ian Crow's going to do another few steps. Kane Della's coming in to have a chat. And so too is Riley Hanson.
This is getting a little bit out of control. We'll take some music. We've got the first 3 cars all wanting to have a discussion with the officials. I think this song is actually rather apt.
So Riley Hanson will be in the race lead. Ziggy Phillips from 2nd. Seth Hensey's now 3rd. Kane Della's 4th. Back to Michaela Hensey, Brandon Bizan.
And here we go. We've got a pile up on the back straight because we've got 2 of them absolutely being stupid out there, and they should really be sent off. It is getting beyond a joke, and someone is going to get hurt.
Yes. So I can see downstairs Ian Crow is diving for the black flag.
95 has been disqualified. And I'll say Seth Hensey is very lucky he isn't disqualified.
Yes. So this race has been going for 6 minutes. The majority of that through discussion. School holidays have started and the kids have turned feral.
It's extremely disappointing that they're doing this. It really, really is. Yellow lights are on still. Yellow lights are still flashing, which indicates we should not be getting a start, but I'm guaranteeing we are. I don't know why the lights are doing that, but they're away. Riley Hanson leads them down the main straight from Ziggy Phillips. After all of that, Seth Hensey is there with Ziggy Phillips as they run the back straight, back then to Brandon Bizan in 4th place, then back to Michaela Hensey in 5th, then Jasmine Kennedy. So they come out of Palmer's corner and into the main straight. Our race leader is car number 87, Riley Hanson. Seth Hinsey in second place. On the outside is Brandon Buzan. Ziggy Phillips is in fourth place. A gap back to Michaela Hinsey and Jasmine Kennedy as they move down the back straight once again.
So down the back straight away they go. And out in front, Riley Hanson, through no real doing of his own. The others have been squabbling their way around. He's inherited the race lead and now leads by 1 second over the 66 of Seth Hinsey. Right behind him is Brandon Buzan. As Hinsey got a bit out of shape, Buzan had to button off ever so slightly. But one thing for sure, he won't button off from here. Up into Palmer's they go. Riley Hanson is a runaway rocker horse out in front. I've lost words for what's happening here. Seth Hinsey and Brandon Buzan having a good battle for second and third with Ziggy Phillips, but Riley Hanson's homeward bound here with 2 to run this time around.
So Riley Hanson out in front will get the white flag this time around. Brandon Buzan still trying to get past Seth Hinsey as they move into the main straight, get that white flag. Back then to Ziggy Phillips in fourth. A long gap back then to Jasmine Kennedy. Michaela Hinsey is the next one, then Georgia Davies, Vince Lindsay and Olivia Ferraro. They run the back straight for the final time. Riley Hanson out in front, all eyes on second and third. More contact over on the back straight between Hinsey and Brandon Buzan. Checkered flag at the ready. First across the line is 87, Riley Hanson. Seth Hinsey second, Brandon Buzan in third. Back in fourth place at Ziggy Phillips. Fifth position will go to Jasmine Kennedy, then Michaela Hinsey, Georgia Davies, Vince Lindsay and Olivia Ferraro.